With the Giants beating the Brownies last week, which, to be honest, was a beautiful win by the New York Giants, let's see if we fix the problem, which is Daniel Jones, and we replace him with the old man, Eli Manning, who won 2 Super Bowls with the team, and how well Eli can do with this New York Giants squad in 2024. Yeah. We got rid of Daniel Jones. Problem is, he still has the same contract. Everything's the same contract-wise. It's just Eli Manning now is the quarterback. And I don't know how it's going to go. But let's get into this. Week 1, Minnesota Vikings. They win 41-3. Okay. Did a lot better than I expected. Week 2, they beat the Commanders. Okay. Week 3, they played the Cleveland Brownies, and they win that game too. 3-0 Giants, 3-0 Cowboys. We are back to end the first loss of the season, which I believe the Cowboys have beaten the Giants 13 out of the last 14 times. So now they play the Cincinnati Bengals, and they beat the Bengals. Okay, so 4-2 right now, doing a lot better than Daniel Jones. Lose to the Philadelphia Eagles. When is their bye week? They lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now they're 4-4. They got that week 11 bye, so they're just trying to survive long enough to get to that bye week. And they lose to the 2-7 Panthers going into their bye. So now they're 5-5. You got the Eagles who are 7-2. You got the Cowboys who are 7-2. Both of them beating the New York Giants here. And going into your bye week, you got the Cowboys one more time. You got the Eagles one more time. You got the Bucks, the Saints, the Ravens, the Falcons, and the Colts. Ugh. That does not look too promising. So far, Eli Manning, 2,090 yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Devin Singletary had 648 yards and 8 touchdowns. Malik Neighbors leads the team in receiving yards so far. Dexter Lawrence does have the most sacks of any player on this team. They're the 14th ranked offense, and defensively, they are ranked 6th. So their defense is getting the job done. It seems like the turnovers on offense and the lack of offense is their biggest issue. But now they play the 4-6 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they lose that game. Now they play the 9-2 Cowboys in Jerry's World, and they lose again, 5-7. Okay, they started off so good. At one point, this was definitely going to be a playoff team. They play the Ravens. They lose to the Ravens. They play the 3-11 Falcons. Oh, that loss right there that breaks your heart. That is like a broken heart type of loss right there. Dang. All right, they play the Eagles to finish off the season. And they do go 8-9. And they are 2 spots out of the playoffs because the Packers also went 8-9. So they could have gotten that 7 seed potentially, but it looks like that is simply not the case, as they are going to be knocked out of the playoffs here, or not make the playoffs, but barely not make the playoffs. Even with an 8-9 record, that NFC is so freaking weak. It's not even a joke. Yeah. Got 8-9 Packers made the playoffs. The 8-9 Buccaneers won the division. Why is that NFC South so bad every single simulation? I mean, look at that, bro. They're not going to be that bad in real life. EA Sports is over-exaggerating that. 3,600 yards, 30 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Honestly, for Eli Manning, that was kind of a mid-season. Really nothing special there. Eli had 442 yards on the ground. I kind of forgot that he can actually move. Like, he's not a stationary quarterback. He can actually move around. He doesn't usually do it, but he can if he needs to. Which, shout out to Eli Manning, because, like, not only can he rap, apparently, which he did recently, but it's also, he can move around, which is kind of cool. Anyway, Eagles versus Chiefs Super Bowl time. And that's going to consist of the Chiefs beating the Philadelphia Eagles again. And Drew Tranquill wins MVP. So, I'll be honest with you. You know, every simulation I've done, or most simulations I do, the Giants don't go 8-9. Okay, they don't. They usually have like 5-6 wins at most. So I feel like this is a lot better. Eli definitely helped them out get a tad bit farther than they normally would have with Daniel Jones. But I think this team still needs a tad bit more of a kick outside of just adding a quarterback. A quarterback obviously helps out a crap ton, right? But you add in a couple more pieces to this team, maybe a little bit on the defense and offense, and you can get this team to be a lot better than this. Because, again, you get a good quarterback outside of Daniel Jones, I feel like this team can be a very successful team. You just need to get, a little bit of things figured out. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one.